Yeah! Whoa, Drax! I'm Bobby the Wolf Mullins, your paranormal shock jock, your DJ, the outlaw, the #1 bad boy of paranormal. And this is my show, Wolf Tracks My Way. You don't like it? Oh. 2 words, baby! 2 words! Okay! Woo! Anyway, let me get my disclaimer. If you don't like what you see, what you hear, the topics, the language, hell, the equipment. Today, the equipment is ball mason jars. I'm going to show you how to make something called the red-eyed rocker that I like to drink. Then turn me off. But if you like what you see, you like what you hear, the topics, the language, the equipment. Whoa, then turn me on, goddamn. That's what I'm talking about. Well, let's get to that red-eye rocker thing. All right, need a jar. I like my little spicy hot sauce. A couple of hits. Won't take long. Don't panic. Already made up 2. Not going to make up more, apparently. A little Worcestershire. Basically, it's a Bloody Mary with a beer. But I love Bloody Marys, so there you go. And let's see, a beer. The beer. Where do I get a beer at? Oh, thanks, R2. R2 had a beer for me. Take 1 beer. The ball mason jar spit a beer just perfectly. Pour that in nice and slow. Unless you want head. And everybody does, right? All right. Let's pour that in. All right. Another dead soldier. Yeah. Anyway, and then after you do that, add a little tomato juice to your preference. Ta-da! 1 red-eyed rocker. Demon wolf in a jar. I don't know. I don't know. We'll call it something. We'll figure out something. But until then, here's mud in your eye. Oh, damn, that's so good. Oh, my God, it's so good. Anyway, let's get to the show, shall we? Line these mothers up because I'm going to be drinking a few of these. Today's show is about Animal Planet, believe it or not. They did another Mocumentary, and it's supposed to be real. Oh my God, and if you thought the mermaid one was bad, they did one on Megladon. Ooh, nothing burps like beer. Oh my God. See, even R2 agrees. Alright, anyway, they did it on Megladon. Now, for y'all who don't know what Megladon is, it's a prehistoric shark. I think one's crawling up now. Anyway, he's about 85 feet long, related to the great white. So they got jaw bones of this thing. They don't have a body, a skeletal system, because they're all cartilage, except for the jawbone, apparently. So they made a giant one, whatever, in a museum using what they thought was the correct measurements off of a great white and expanding it out. Made them, I think, anyway, roughly 85 feet long. That's a big damn thing. Hey, I'd hate to see the hook that caught that one. But anyway, you remember the episode I did on Sheep Squatch? Lemming Squatch, and all that. So made up just shit. All right. And then, let's see, you remember like I said, the mermaid one. Well, they're trying to get viewers for this. Now, keep in mind, there was a tooth found in a trench somewhere, Megalodon tooth. There was viable DNA in it, or they carbon dated it or something, and they carbon dated it back 10,000 years. All right, that puts it in the timeline with us. Not us now, but I'm talking about humans or Homo erectus, Cro-Magnon, Neanderthal, whatever's around the time. Human, basically. So anyway, they say that Megalodon, according to this tooth, existed in our timeline. Now, what Animal Planet's trying to say is, they're saying that Megalodon still exists, and he's in the ocean causing trouble, and blah, blah, blah. Well, let me point out a couple of flaws in this thing. Number one, I believe we would have seen it by now. I know we haven't discovered, explored all of our oceans and all that blah, 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 blah. I get that. But something 85 feet long would be in a video, a camera, and I know. Y'all saw the show, or whoever watched this thing like I did. Poor me, I know I had to sit through this damn thing. Well, anyway, uh, there are pictures that they have taken, or video. Oh my God, this poor shit here, boy, it is horrible. Anyway, there's a video of some idiot in a catamaran or something. He is videoing sperm whales that are just going right beside his catamaran or whatever the hell he's in. Now you got to realize the actors in this. You think my acting's bad? You ought to see the acting in this damn thing. Well, anyway, this guy, oh look, this sperm whale, and he's holding the camera still. Props to him for doing that. But then it shows what looks like a large shark taking a sperm whale out of the water because it's torpedoing out. It's breaching. Bam! And it's all tragic. And you can tell it's CGI. Then there's another photo. There's a blood slick and a big whale in the water, and there's this huge fin that's only 9 or 10 feet tall, and it's photoshopped in. And the funny thing is, they're making fun of themselves during this thing by doing the guy, the scientist, the main guy who's called in because he's a specialist, made fun of some of these photos that were photoshopped or CGI'd, but yet the ones he says are real weren't. Like there's one, and it looks really good, don't get me wrong. It's a Coast Guard chopper, rescue chopper. They lower the little thing down, getting some guy out of the water, and this large thing swims under the water by him. Immediately he tagged this as Megladon. Well, no. It could be anything from a whale shark to what they call a flathead or a megamouth, whatever the hell they call that thing. I mean, these things are huge. It could be just, it didn't have the pectoral fin, the top fin sticking out of the water. So why would it be Megladon? All right? And it's too good to be, look, if things are too good to be true, they usually are not true. All right? It's crap like this that makes paranormal investigators, anyone who does cryptozoology, paranormal investigation, anything that has to do with the unknown, it makes their job a lot harder. Because you morons think it's funny to make a little film, hire actors to be scientists and witnesses, and I was there and it took my leg off, and blah, blah, blah. No. And oh my God, and even the interviewer was so bad. He didn't look up. It's this. So anyway, Mr. So-and-so, I hear you saw Megladon, and blah, blah, blah. He didn't even look up at the camera. Look at the camera. Oh, what's the matter? Sorry, you can't make eye contact when you're lying? Oh, my God. Anyway, stop dropping the F-bomb. By the way, this one, I'm going to make this announcement right now. All right, here's this announcement. While we're doing the Megladon special, I guess I'm going to go ahead and go to Paranormal King Radio. We'll just we'll get that straightened out, me and the owner of Paranormal King Radio. But I'm going to warn you, I don't sign no contracts. I'll give you a show when you want it, but I don't sign no contract. I don't do that. No, you can ask the last boss. And if you want me, you're getting all of me. Okay? So get ready, because I will drive you nuts. All right? I will be the biggest thorn in your side. All right? I didn't win a Paranormal Emmy for no reason. Okay? You can be famous, or you can be infamous. Well, the wolf chose infamous. And my fans love me for it. So either you understand, you open up the mind. All right, open up your mind. Open up your ears, open your eyes. Take a little notes, you know what I'm saying? And I hope the rest of your shows are ready. Because if you sign me, or whatever we're doing, if you just tell me, give me the go-ahead, or you just start using the videos, you just let me know. But I hope the rest of your shows are ready to pick up the pace. Because the wolf's coming. And hell's following! Woo! Alright, I guess that'd be the big announcement. I guess I'm going to King Radio or Paranormal King Radio. Whatever the hell it is. And I gotta stop dropping the F-bomb. That's just crazy. Yeah, I can't drop the F-bomb no more. I don't know. I have no idea why they don't like it. I think it's funny as hell. Okay, so it's not PC. So what? Arguing with a robot. Robot means slave. That goes out to my World's End fans. Anyway, I got to drink some more because, I licked the rim. So good! Damn, that's so good. But back to the Megladon thing. Like I said, they had a bunch of CGI and photoshopped and all these crazy photos. Well, then they come up with this idea. And it looks real. Don't get me wrong, it looks real. Because there was a boat attacked somewhere near South Africa. Supposedly they determined that it was a bite mark on the bottom of the boat. They took the boat out. And no survivors. Video camera, fishing, it's all fake, people. But I'm just telling you the story. Anyway, they're fishing supposedly, and here's another one. This guy's fishing off of the coast of South Africa. They all got their high-tension reels, and he's strapped in, and he catches something and battles it for 2 hours. Now, keep that in mind. He's fishing. Battles it for 2 hours. None of burps like beer. Now, he gets it after the 2-hour battle. The line is snapped or bitten in two. He gets all mad, and then all of a sudden the boat's attacked. All right, question. How in the hell do you reel in an 85-foot Megladon with even a reel that can catch a sailfish or a swordfish isn't strong enough? I don't think a telephone pole's strong enough. Okay? I don't think you can attach a cable to a creosote pole that's a telephone pole and catch a damn Megladon. 85 feet long. It would drag that boat from here to the end of the world or creation or whatever. You're not catching a Megalodon with a line and a hook. I'm sorry. That is a red flag in itself. So now Megalodon's close to the boat and he's all pissed off. Well, now he attacks the boat. Well, the scientist, this moron, says that the boat was confused with a whale. All right, number one, sharks. They bump things to see what they are. That's why we bleed. They tend to open their mouth just to try to taste something, and we end up brushing up against their teeth. All right, it's their tongue trying to taste us, but it's a mouthful of razor blades. Okay, and when that hits our legs or our arms or whatever, it's an instant opening. Instant opening. Now, this Megalodon would not eat the boat; he'd lick it. Now, true enough, there might be a few holes in the bottom, but he's not going to flip it or take a big chunk out of it. All right, that's my first red flag. Second red flag, in the show, new evidence and all that, whatever. Anyway, I'm sorry. I was on a rant and I forgot to tell you the rest of the story. Yeah. So anyway, they build this, you fish with a lure. It looks like a little fish with a little last thing down so it does this in the water. They make a lure. They make a whale lure and drag it behind the boat at a specific speed. So that way it looks like it's injured. And they've got recordings of these whales in distress. And then they have chum cannons. Not just chumming the water, but they're using chum cannons. And they make a slick 5 miles in diameter. Really. Now, according to their little sonar, it attracts every shark in the whole fucking planet, apparently. Sorry, F-bomb. My bad! I hit the F-bomb thing again. I know, they're going to hate me for it, but hey, we'll see what we can do. Anyway, so they make a 5 mile in diameter slick of blood, gooey guts, and cow blood, and fun, just pig parts, and yummy. It sounds like a good time. Anyway, so now they're going to track this thing. Well, all of a sudden, the sonar shows all the sharks leaving. Because if there's a bigger predator in the water, and this is one of the only real things I think I understood through the whole thing, predators will run from bigger predators. If that makes sense. The sharks that were there feeding on all the chum supposedly left because there was a bigger something or other coming. Well, They hurry up and get on these little inflatable boats and run out to the cage that's near the floating whale, and they're gonna get in a shark cage. Okay, I can't emphasize how stupid this is. They're gonna get in a shark cage designed to, and it doesn't really work all the time, but designed to prevent a great white from getting you. And they're not going out in normal boats; they're going out in inflatables. All right. Correct me if I'm wrong, but a megalodon is 85 feet long. And a cage that normally would prevent a great white, or we've seen the videos where they get into them or destroy them. And 2 humans are going to get inside this cage in water that's a 5-mile chum slick next to a large whale fishing lure to hopefully tag this big mother. Okay. Follow me on this. They get out on these boats. Oh my God, I gotta catch it. Oh my God. Now, the thing hits the cage and the whale lure's gone. All right. Apparently, this thing took a chunk out of this thing, which it would not do. It would taste it first, but supposedly because it was disorientated, because the chum slick and the call, it figured it was real, and they know what the Megalodon's thinking. So this thing hits this large Bass Pro Shop whale lure, drugged behind the boat. Now, the Megalodon hit the boat first. Tension. And of course, it goes to commercial. That's how you can tell it's fake also. They're building it up. And then commercial. And see. So anyway, the whale lure is gone. I never said about the large cable that was attached to the whale lure that was attached to the boat. Because apparently this whale lure thing could float. And if Megalodon took it down and there's a steel cable holding this thing to the boat, I'm not real intelligent, but I figure they'd pull the boat down with it. Now, let's do something else here. They were in a little steel cage. All of a sudden, it attacks. Rah, Megalodon, rah. They get flung out of the cage. Not before they get video footage and the girl tags this thing. Apparently with some sort of deep sensor type tag, sonar sensor that beep, 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 beep. And it has a satellite sensor that apparently can go below 6,500 feet in the water. Because as soon as they tagged the quote-unquote Megalodon, it immediately went down. Because sharks do that. They go as deep as they can. They see what's on top. They shoot up. They breach and kill the seals and whatever. Apparently Megalodon decided to go deep-sea diving. Now, in the process, the little sensor, one part of the sensor, was crushed due to the depth of, 6522, I think they said, or 6222, 6,222 feet, or 6,522 feet. It busted. Well, then they said, in the new evidence, just like the mermaids, new evidence. It's such bullshit. I swear to God, this is why our job's so hard. They said it resurfaced 6 months later. Dun, dun, dun. Proof of Megalodon. All right, now, in the new evidence, where the boat attack was. Now, this is the kind of shit I think of. If the boat has been attacked, and it was a Megalodon, sharks lose teeth. Makes sense, huh? Now, wouldn't you comb the bottom of the water looking for those teeth? Man, that'd be proof. It'd be fresh DNA. You could carbon date it. It'd be carbon date today, But no, they didn't. Then they show one of the guys. Now, this is the irony of this. One of the guys that operated the chum cannon in the first show is now in the second show because he found, dun, 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 commercial, and see. He found a tip. The tip of a Megalodon tooth. Ooh. And it's white. Now, anybody knows anything about shark teeth know that the black ones are petrified. They're stone. They're really, 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 really old. But the white ones are brand new. Pearly whites. Okay? Now, they were doing deep sea fishing with the nets dragging the bottom, and there was this piece of tooth in the net. Don't you think if you found that piece of tooth, you go back to that site where he was fishing, or the actual boat site, and look for teeth? No. Oh, and they have a video of an interview with the African Prime Minister, or Czar, or Sultan, whatever. And he's like, no, it was a killer whale, and we're going to say it's killer whale because there's no definite proof it was a megalodon, and his acting is so bad. It is so bad. It boggles the mind. All right, this is why I've lost faith in humanity. Just saying. People believe anything that is not important and will not believe anything that is important. I mean, it's incredible. See? R2 agrees. I'm just saying. Now, it's kind of like the mermaid thing. All right? If y'all remember Mermaids, the undisclosed evidence, or whatever goofy title Animal Planet come up with to screw up anybody who does cryptozoology. There was a scene, which I love this, and everybody bought it, and I got into an argument with a fan, a friend of mine named Missy, and hey Missy, how's it going? She said it was true because the evidence was very convincing. I had to point out to her the deep sea submersible they were in. They were doing geological survey on the bottom of the ocean. Now, during this time, a mer person, we'll do it PC so the bull females don't get in an uproar, the feminists don't get their commandos in a wad. So anyway, the mer person put their hand on the glass, and you got to see the mer person. Now, think what I just said. They put the hand on the glass. Now, it wasn't a porthole. Portal. Mer person's portal. No. We're getting off topic. All right. It was a submarine with a solid glass or high-tension glass or bulletproof. I don't care what it was. It was an entire dome. The whole thing was like George Jetson's car. Just a big dome. 4 people riding in this thing. And the whole roof, I'm talking about the sides where you rest your arm on the truck door and everything, they're all glass. Now, anybody who knows anything about submarines and deep sea exploration knows you look out of a porthole because the glass has to be like this damn thick. It's not, completely glass. Why, class? Isn't it solid glass? Ooh, he's a poet who doesn't know. Anyway, why? Why is it not? Right, because the pressure would break the glass. So you have to have a small porthole. Don't go portholing. You have to have a small lookout port or porthole deep under the water in order to keep it from being crushed or broken. You can't have, a convertible down there that the convertible top is, all Lexan or plastic or glass or whatever, because it would go boom and everybody would drown. So I convinced her it was fake. Which it is. There's no mer people. Mer people. Oh, God. Anyway, back to the Megladon thing. The tooth they actually found, the scientists, real scientists, okay? I want the guy who's playing the scientist on the Animal Planet Megladon thing to hear this. A real scientist found or studied an actual, not some chipped piece of garbage, not some piece of plastic that we didn't get to see them test, and some little Asian chick shows up and verifies it and probably doesn't have jack crap credentials. Credentials is the word of the day, class. Sponsored by the word M for Megalodon. and the letter 9. Don't know why, just thought I'd do it. Anyway, so she has no probably scientific criteria or credentials, and she verifies that it's a Megalodon tooth. Well, no freaking crap, it's a Megalodon tooth. You can see the little point, and it's got the little serrated edges, and they did a really good job making it. Probably not a real one. All right, because the one they found was petrified, but they carbon dated it back 10,000 years. So it shows that this thing was actually alive in human lifespan, or the time humans have been on this planet. Now, I'm sorry, the stupidity level of the general populace is insane, okay? It's freaking insane. I don't get it. I don't know if I want to get it. It's like, all right, it's like the whole flag thing. I told friends of mine, look, I don't care what you do. I'm going to keep my flag. You can kiss my ass. And as long as you don't bother me and I don't bother you, and the beer is cold right in front of me, I don't give a what happened. Woo-wee! Love that Red Eye Rocker. Yeah, that's what I call it. That's a Wolf Tracks original. The Red Eyed Rocker. And damn it, I need another one. So we're going to get another beer. Thank God I got an 18 pack. Oh, and by the way, apparently a fan of mine found something called beer chips. I don't know. My favorite little Wiccan found something called beer chips. And it's sending to me. So, not sending. Gotta love when the beer takes effect. Makes the world a better day. Or a day a better world. Something. A little Worcestershire. Hey, how come? Hey, speaking of that, that's kind of a weird little segue. How come? Did I put enough in there? How come you can buy a Nazi flag on eBay or Amazon, or an ISIS flag, but you can't buy a Confederate battle standard or flag, whatever you want to call it? How come everybody's in an uproar over this? But in the U.S. and other countries, there's ISIS training camps, and they blow shit up. They kill people. I don't remember the Confederates going from country to country and just randomly killing people with high explosives. I don't remember that. I mean, did I miss that part of history? I understand it's linked to slavery and, ooh, it's bad. And you know what? No one in several generations, 120 years, is owned a slave. Unless you count ex-wives. Or children, because, you can get them to mow grass and whatever. But my point is, it's gone. It's done. I mean, there's no one owns another human. Now, true enough, businesses pay us to work. We get paid to do a service, so basically that would be, some people are like, well, I'm working like a slave. It's their quote, but you're not. You're getting paid for it. Woo, another red-eyed rocker. Love it. Me and R2 love them red-eyed rockers. That's what I'm saying. R2 loves them. I need my spoon to stir and then drink. But, it's just funny. Oh, and by the way, where is it at? I got something up here. Oh, there it is. Check this out. This is the General Lee. And it has the rebel flag on top. Warner Brothers was going to knuckle under to everybody who was, oh no, the rebel flag is evil. It's evil. Pure evil. Remove it. Well, guess what's staying on top of the General Lee? So all you eat shit and die. The rebel flag stays on the General. That's right. Now, they're also digging people up who fought in the the Civil War. Boy, these red-eyed rockers hit like a brick, boy, I tell you. These black hate groups, I said it, black hate groups, because that's what they are. Because if I'm going to be labeled, and white people have to understand this, Anglo-Saxons have to understand this, you're labeled a racist from the time you're born to the time you die. No other race is labeled a racist like white people are. Because we bought slaves, African Americans, from warring tribes that won and conquered another warring tribe, and they sold the losers to us. Now, I'm going to take a stab at this because apparently, let me give you a little back history of the wolf. I went to a public school. I was one of 15 white people out of 1,700 plus students. My favorite subject, and that's sarcasm, was history. Okay? Let me give you the Hanger One head bobble. Because in history, they talked about slavery. Everybody on Hanger One does that. And when they talked about slavery, they immediately looked at the only white guy in the class, which was Bobby the Wolf Mullins. And I remember the teacher now, Miss Bukes. She had her little Mr. Microphone and a radio up front. And during the class, this is how it started. Today we're going to talk about slavery. She'd go on and on and on. And then she would go, and Bobby, did your family own any slaves? Now let's give a brief synopsis of what happened. I answered the question, people hated me, and I'm the only white face of the class. 10 minutes after class was let out, 6 guys beat the shit out of me. And that happened every year. I had to take history until about 10th grade. Then Bobby started carrying pipes on him. You'd be surprised what a lead pipe does to a forehead. I figured out, unconscious can't hit you, so you knock them out. So I've experienced racism on a different level. And for all those who say black cannot be racist, they are wrong. I've been in stores, grocery stores, department stores, just things like the little where you get all your tools and home improvement stuff. A black attendant will offer things to a black patron that they will not offer to a white one. Yeah, go figure. So, for all you assholes out there who hate people being white, here's a little something for you. Woo! The general rides again! I just love that. Hey, let's turn that mother up. Let's get that mother cranked up as loud as it can get. Because the general keeps the flag. Isn't that awesome as hell? Let's do it again. Let's do it again. What do you think about that, R2? See? R2 likes it. Hell yeah, let's do it one more time. Hell yeah! Now, let's get one of... I love this band. Let's play this. Woo! Bullet Boys, baby! Great band. They got a short end of the stick in the 80s. Great band. Nothing but energy and power. Oh, they're awesome. Anyway, I went on my little rant about the whole flag thing and whatever. Back to Megladon. I just think I really. It seems like every couple of years, Animal Planet's trying to draw in viewers, and they do it with which I'm doing it with being infamous, not famous. And if you don't understand my infamous, you don't know the history of Wolf Tracks or Ghost Tales Radio. Which I hate to mention that. Radio thing. It was a good time and it was a bad time at the same time. I was a workhorse. Okay? I was not, my talents were not maximized. Okay? I gave 120%. I did a show every week, sometimes 2 shows a week, and I brought in viewers. And I can give numbers. By God, I held the highest view. I pulled Sunday up from the bottom to the top. It was the highest viewed day. Now, there were other shows on Sunday, 2 other ones. But you know what? Wolf Tracks. Those other 2 shows were there before Wolf Tracks got there. I had to recreate myself, recreate my show. And I brought it up from a bottom ranking day, viewed day, to number 1. During this time, 1 year, I went from zero, bottom of the barrel, to being nominated for 3 Emmys. I still hold that record. I got 1. Best web radio show. I didn't get most creative or viewer's choice, but I lost out viewer's choice only by about 10 votes. So when I tell you I bring an A game, I bring an A game. Now, we're going to get off here because I want to do some more drinking. And I'm going to listen to the boards. And I'll let y'all do the Megladon thing in your head. Let y'all figure that out for yourselves. Maybe Google it, YouTube it, whatever. Let y'all check it out yourselves. Check out and see how big Liar's Animal Planet is. And by the way, if you don't like the view of this show, I'm going to give you the car guy thing. You need to have it. I gave my disclaimer. So, like I said, 2 words. Suck it and blow me. All right, here we go. Now, you don't, let's do this disclaimer. Love this song! Sorry. Look, here's the deal. Open your eyes, open your mind, open your ears. Pay attention. Pay attention to what walks by, crawls by, flies by, and or slithers by. If you get a picture of it, by God, send to Bobby the Wolf Mullins at 1whitewolf0706 at att.net. And remember, take it easy or sleazy. And if you get any on, hang on, Red Eye Rocker. Let me do that over again. Take it easy or sleazy. And if you get any on you, I don't even remember. Hang on. Take it easy or sleazy, and don't get any on you unless you like it that way. There you go. He got it. The wolf's drunk and he's got it. Holler at your boy, guys. Holler at your